Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tyson Brown here, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys about one habit at a time and why a lot of people seem to fail their diet, fail their workout routines, fail everything. They say 90% of people fail their diets, like 90%. That is ridiculous. And the reason they say people fail these diets, there's a lot of reasons for it, but I think one of the biggest things is having the mindset of we want to be like a perfectionist. We want to jump in and do whatever we can as fast as possible. We want to jump in and do everything we can all at once. We want to change our diet. We want to work out 5 days a week. We want to avoid alcohol. We want to do all these things, and we are setting ourselves up for failure because we're not, that's not who we are. Whether you are someone who does work out or someone who doesn't, you trying to change everything at once is not aligned with who you are, and that's why it fails. Yes, it's good you're trying to make a good change. Of course you should, but it's gonna take time. And I've been doing this for 5-6 years now, health and fitness, and all this, I didn't wake up one day and say, okay, I'm going to train 5 days a week. Okay, I'm going to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Okay, I'm going to eat only whole foods. Okay, I'm going to not drink soft drink and not drink alcohol. It took me a long time to get to this point, but it was an accumulation of small little habits at a time that made the most results. So I was actually going back to my textbook recently that I've just finished, and it was about nutrition, and it talks about people failing their diets and why they fail, and a lot of it is because the diet that people go on, they just try and wipe everything out, and when they go, like I said, they try and jump in whole hog. So instead of slowly trying to work through their diet, they go, okay, this month I'm going paleo, and that's it. And they don't see it as a long-term decision either. So a lot of us think about, well, if I go on this diet for 6 months, well then I'm going to go back to eating how I was. If you go back to how you were eating, what's going to happen? You're going to put back on the weight. You're probably going to put on more weight because that's the most common thing that happens with people who diet and fail. So what I want to do is share with you guys a really simple tip that you can do every day that's going to help you. For 2 weeks, I want you to set one goal. That's it. Not 10 goals, not 20 goals. I do this with my clients. Every 2 weeks, we set a goal. So for you, it could be, I want to work out 4 times this week. That's it. That's all you have to focus on. Not eating 100% healthy, not drinking X amount of water, not avoiding alcohol, not going on this new diet, exercising 4 times a week. Do that for 2 weeks. If you can do it for 2 weeks, do it for 4 weeks. And that's it. Very, very simple goals are going to get you to where you're going to be. I'll give you an example for me. When I first started getting into exercise, the first thing I did was train. I trained 4 days a week, and I trained with a friend. We trained in my backyard. After that, we went to the gym and started training more, and we went, I think, about 4 or 5 times a week. We got very, very consistent with it, right? And we were doing really good, and once I didn't realize I was doing this, but once I had that habit in place, then I started changing different habits. I started reducing the amount of sugary drinks I was drinking, for example, and started drinking more water. And then I was doing that for a while, and then I realized I still wasn't getting results, and then I slowly started making changes to my diet. I started adding more protein slowly. Then I started adding more vegetables and taking away things. And now, after this big period of time in my transformation from going, from a little chubby child to actually gaining muscle and getting strong, it wasn't overnight. These things took time. I didn't realize I was changing myself this way, but that's going to be the most efficient way you guys can do it. All you've got to think about is, what is one habit I can work on for the next 2 weeks? It's as simple as that. Do not overwhelm yourself. Make it easy at first. I'll give you guys an example as opposed to working out. For your diet, how much water can you drink a day? Can you drink, you've got to figure out how much water you need to drink, but that's a very, very simple one. Small things are going to make huge results over time. So instead of going, boom, I'm going to do this, and then all of a sudden you drop back off, you're going to make small increments all the way up. So that's the video for today, guys. I hope it was helpful. If you guys need help with any of this stuff, if you have any questions about health and lifestyle, make sure to comment down below, and like and share this video with all of your friends and family to help them make the healthy habits they need to do in order to become the person they want to be. So until next time, speak to you then.